Hey, what's up, everybody? Brent from Brenspeed. Thanks for watching Brenspeed TV. A little something different today. I wanted to show you the exterior. We're actually going to take a test drive in this awesome 2018 Raptor. So this is one of my all-time favorite vehicles, and of course one of my all-time favorite colors. I wanted to go over some of the mods we did to this truck, and it's going to start out. This client called in. He said, "Hey, I got a new 2018 Raptor, and I want it to be a little bit different than everybody else's." So first we did a 2.5-inch leveling kit. So, hey, I will put links in the description so you can click on and read more about these parts. And as well, if you haven't, please subscribe and notify to stay up to date. But this truck starts off with a 2.5-inch leveling kit. It really gives this thing, I think, a great look. And then he's like, "Hey, I want some better braking." Actually, a lot of you Raptor clients out there that call in are always looking for better braking. So we did 14-inch big brake kit by Alcon. Unfortunately, unlike on a Mustang, you can't really see it in here, but it is a sweet setup. The stopping is so much better than it is from the factory. We did those on the front and the rear, and we also did the stainless brake lines as well. That's in your face right there. So we have the KC LED lights on top. They're the Gravity, there's 9 of them. So that's a killer setup, 23,000 lumens. Pretty much blind you if you're coming towards us driving down the road, but something killer for off-road. Let's step around the back. We'll check out the chase rack, which is neat. Come over here, Doug. So we did the ADD chase rack on the back. Addictive Desert Designs is the name of the company. It's a really high quality system. I think it looks great. And then of course we're gonna put this in. You really need to have the tire in the back. So Doug, if you can walk around the back so everyone can see it. We did do another beadlock wheel. So this is the wheel from Ford Performance. And I'll put a link for that as well with a factory tire on it. So you never know we're gonna need that, and we did add a couple LED lights. But under the hood, we should look at that before I take it on a drive, tell you, because something like this, a truck like this with these mods, something that's awesome, you need a little bit more power. I'll pop the hood, Doug. Just a few go fast mods to this right here. All you can really see from up top, come on in and take a look. We have the AFE air induction system. We did the AFE intercooler. We did the Cook's downpipe. We did the green catted downpipe. And then the Cook's 3-inch dual exhaust system. We used a BDX tuner from SCT to load our calibration on this, which is going to give you more power, torque, better response, as well as updating the calibration to work with all the mods we've added. But we've looked at the truck. It's awesome. Why don't you say we get inside, Doug? Is that cool?
Yeah.
Take it for a spin?
Let's go.
All right, let's go. So there are 2 things I'm not exactly sure that I'm big fans on the 18 or 19 Raptor. One is something I'll probably get used to, the 10-speed automatic. Now, in some race applications, I actually like that transmission. It's very difficult for me to get used to it. And just normal driving. I'm curious if you have a 10-speed automatic, maybe leave a comment and tell me what you think about it. I'm curious, you know, if you've had maybe a 6-speed automatic before, what do you think going to the 10-speed? Now, the thing that I don't know for sure that I'll ever really get used to in these is the performance exhaust sound with an EcoBoost engine. You know, I'm a big 5-liter 6.2 engine guy. I really like that throaty muscle car sound, which you don't really get out of an EcoBoost. So that's something difficult for me to get used to, but that is how an EcoBoost engine is going to sound. So if you like the EcoBoost engine and you get the performance exhaust, I mean, you're probably going to like it. It's just me, I know it's not a V8, and I know I'm never getting that sound, so I had a little trouble getting used to it. But all in all, I mean, these trucks run awesome. Kickdown, it's really quick, and passing power is amazing versus stock with this setup we put on the engine. But I think I'll turn over the corner right here. We'll do a little kick from a dead stop. All right, something a lot of you don't understand is traction control is different than advanced track. So you're gonna have the button on your dash for the traction control, and if you press it one time, it's gonna come up and say traction control's off. But really, that's just partially your whole traction control system. So I'm going to hit it again and turn it back on. What you really want to do in wide open throttle applications is you want to hold your foot on the brake. So what I do anyways, I got the vehicle in park, I'm going to hold this button down for about 5 seconds. And then what's going to happen is your screen's going to come up. It's it's going to say advanced track off. That's essentially turning off as much as you possibly can to turn off traction control, the advanced track. Everything basically the computer is trying to do prevent you from having fun, whether you're out off-roading, ripping through a field, ripping through the sand, or ripping around the street like I'm doing right now. So as soon as cars go by, just gonna do a little kick down right here. Nothing crazy, nothing spectacular. Hey Doug, why don't you give me that camera? I'm gonna aim it down on the maybe speedometer and the tach real quick. Man, sorry that little 0 to 60 run is so shaky. That was probably the worst camera work I've done holding that. But anyways, you know, I was talking earlier about the Cook's exhaust and EcoBoost exhaust in general. And I think after all the ones I've driven, I feel like the Cook's might be the deepest sounding out of them all. So it's, you know, if you have an EcoBoost, it probably would be maybe the best choice for you. But, you know, there's only so much they can do with that size of engine. I think right now I'm just going to head back to the shop. We're going to take one more look at the exterior of the truck, and we'll do a pan around of the interior because it's a killer setup. I like the orange accents, but we'll head back there right now. So all in all, the Raptor is an awesome vehicle. I love them, and I really like the way this thing sits. The 2.5-inch leveling kit. So if you're looking for something like this, don't forget all the links in the description with all the parts, and you can email quote@brenspeed.com if you want us to handle the installation and if you don't want to do it yourself. So that's it for today. Don't forget, please subscribe and notify. Thanks for watching. Let's take one more look inside this truck. Here you go, Doug.
Pretty classic. Hey Doug, stand out in the middle of the driveway. It's all right. Just a couple minute walk.